When it comes to this video, I'm not gonna put any actual audio from this thing because I will get copyright striked to literal hell. And I'm not gonna lie, if y'all haven't watched it, feel free to just completely stop this video, go check it out. I put it in the BBS News. You can literally look up the thing over here. And yeah, official trailer number 1, subs in 6 languages. Hell, you could probably just Google that and then it'll show up. Honestly, this trailer was really good, and it brought in a few things. But first and foremost, I gotta say that I am completely disappointed in each and every one of my subscribers that didn't clue me in on Black Clover before. I'm finally caught up on the manga, and holy hell is that a ride. Now, for those that haven't watched Black Clover, because Asta is an annoying little prick that just constantly yells every single like fucking 30 seconds in the first couple episodes, just read the first like 10 chapters of the manga and then just transition to the anime. It's like an orgy between Bleach and Naruto on a whole different level, and I am 100% all for it. So let's just get right into it and talk about the little elephant in the room, Bankai Shinji. Now, if you haven't watched this, I've already told people get the hell off of this video. We got pretty much 1,000-Year Blood War soy font animation, but what's really interesting is the fact that we're gonna do this. Let's do this, and I want to go straight into this. Your sense of what's normal and this situation, I'm going to take all that and flip it on its head. And we just get this glimpse of Shinji upside down, and I didn't really think anything of it. Unfortunately, this kind of got spoiled to me, and I was really hoping that they're either wrong or I wasn't spoiled. And you just see Shinji say Bankai. Right after that, they brought up this little panel towards the end, and I'm like, I didn't really think anything of this because I'm not gonna lie, this freaking trailer was absolutely just action, just like 1,000-Year Blood War was, which I thought it was really good. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War in general was a very fast-paced, like just every single chapter. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was sick for a month, I've done 2 things. I read 250 chapters of Black Clover, and I finally read the Fullbring arc. I finally read the Fullbring arc and 1,000-Year Blood War, and the first thing that James says, the first thing that James says to me when I told him, because he keeps coming at me, he goes, "So Veruca is based, right?" And that is going to be one thing that I will not give James. Alright, so let's just do this. We see Shuhei. I don't know if this explosion was in the anime or if Can't Fear Your Own World is just like kind of stuck in my head. But when I see Shuhei here followed with this, it reminds me of Bankai Hikone's special move. I don't know if that is. Maybe I'm misremembering the manga panels. Either way, them mixing in Bankai Shinji and then following up with this Tokinata. Now, I don't know if this is Tokinata. It could very well be Tokinata, and if they, this is like bittersweet for me because a lot of people have been talking about, oh, that'd be so cool if Can't Fear Your Own World gets animated. But I personally wanted Can't Fear Your Own World to be its own separate entity, since it technically is filler but not really filler. I don't really know how y'all want to categorize it. Either way, it's good material. But them putting it in 1,000-Year Blood War, I'm really hoping that this doesn't take away from potential episodes of 1,000-Year Blood War. As of right now, 1,000-Year Blood War, like season 1, do you call it 1,000-Year Blood War season 1 or Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War season like 85? Either way, Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War season 1, it was like 5 chapters per episode, sometimes even 6 to 7. Sometimes they'll shoehorn in some things just for pacing reasons. I thought that 1,000-Year Blood War anime was great. I saw a lot of negativity towards it. Honestly, I don't know like how you expect much more. Like I don't know. I thought it was great. But yeah, when it comes to season 2, I'm scared that they're gonna just put in the Can't Fear Your Own World storyline and then kind of cut out a little too much of the 1,000-Year Blood War part. But I don't understand how they would do that because they literally show you like like Soifon with her Shunko. Like oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you see me stuttering. I do not plan my videos. I'm just excited as hell. Literally going into this video I was completely calm, and then I literally pulled up this video and immediately my brain just starts boom 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 boom. Either way, I can't wait. I'm incredibly excited. This will start July 8th. Now, for those that don't realize that, July 8th will be episode 1, and if they come out with an episode every week like last time, July 15th was when art book Ichigo was released in 2021. That was a week before Bleach Brave Soul's anniversary. Followed up with July 23rd being for episode 3. Now, would CFYOW do a 1,000-year Blood War anniversary? Honestly, probably not. My thought process when it comes to 1,000-year Blood War characters is I honestly think that the 1,000-year Blood War license is too expensive for CFYOW to pump out 1,000-year Blood War characters like they used to. Now, for those that don't remember, there are approximately like 40,000-year Blood War characters along those lines, and if they could do a bunch of 1,000-year Blood War characters, I truly believe that CFYOW would do so. Now, if I type in 1,000-year Blood War, you'll see here they have 49 characters. 49. When we originally got the initial 14, we got Shunsui, Toshiro, Byakuya, Sajin, followed up with Unohana, Kenpachi, as well as little girl Yachiru for round 2. Round 3, Ichigo, Renji, Rukia. I thought this was a really freaking hype banner. I think I spent like $300, bro. It was bad. Like I spent way too much money. Then we had Ichigo, Yuha, Yoruichi, Kisuke for round 4. This was a week after anniversary. I think 3rd anniversary Okiura came out during this time. And followed up with the next year, 4th anniversary Ichigo. It was Mugetsu form. How they haven't milked Mugetsu Ichigo is crazy, considering that Bandai will not get off of Super Saiyan 1 Goku's cock. Like it's just unfathomable to me. So anyways, we got Aizen, Yamamoto, as well as Soifon. I think a month or 2 months later, we literally they started pumping out 1,000-year Blood War characters, at least one banner every single 2 months. So like Mayuri, Nemu, Toshiro, I think that was end of September. I might be wrong. End of December, we ended up getting Ichibei, Oetsu, Orihime, followed up with end of the month, I believe March or February. It's been a while. We got Kirinji, Kiryu, as well as Senjumaru. They literally just straight up vomited the last Squad Zero characters. And honestly, Senjumaru and Tenjiro for their time were really good. I actually still like Tenjiro's playstyle. Like he has the 3k length beam. He got the 1170 third strong attack. I think he had Sprinter +2. Yeah, Sprinter +2. And now you can give him Long Stride, which I think was dope. Then we got Askin, Bambietta, and Candace. And this was a really good departure because they were the first Stern Ritters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, so the first Stern Ritters, we got a full Stern Ritter banner, followed with Uryu, Jugram, and Bazb. So more Stern Ritters, and this banner, the Bazb, Jugram, Uryu, came out literally after 5th anniversary, like literally a week after 5th anniversary, Ichigo and Byakuya. But then we got Nanao, Grammy, Lile Baro. Now this is when they stopped pumping out only Stern Ritters. So we got Nanao, which I thought was fine because she goes well with Lile Baro. And then after that, we ended up getting Yamamoto, Chojuro, and Izuru. Now don't get me wrong, I still don't really care for Chojuro. I love you, Nick, but I really don't give a shit about Chojuro. Honestly, I think that like he got impaled so fast in the 1,000-year Blood War, and the only time I really remember him was him being the lieutenant of Squad 1 and getting stomped on the back of the head by Ichigo in like episode like 40. And yeah, so Yamamoto obviously clean. Izuru, I don't really think that they needed to come out with this Izuru, even though I thought it was funny. I thought he was a meme, like this whole eggs. Ugh. Then we ended up getting Ryukin, Masaki, Ishin, followed with Ichigo and Rukia. And we did not get a new 1,000-year Blood War banner for I think a year and a half when we got the Yuha, Yamamoto, and Aizen. At this point, no one believed that they were coming out with any more 1,000-year Blood War characters. And then we ended up getting the Yamamoto, Yuha, Aizen. And then 3 months later, we ended up getting Ichigo, Uryu, and Chad. this was the last Thousand Year Blood War banner to be released. Do I believe that they can get like the license for more characters? Yeah, I believe that they can afford it if they really wanted it. But in my opinion, based on what I'm seeing, is if they could afford to vomit out Thousand Year Blood War characters like every 2 to 3 months, they would have, and they haven't. And I don't know if that means that like Bleach is doing poorly, which I highly doubt. I think that it's honestly the license is just too expensive for Thousand Year Blood War, and CFYOW is just not doing it. Honestly, I wish that CFYOW would just openly say, by the way, these Thousand Year Blood War banners don't make enough money for us to just come out with it every month or every 2 months, but we are going to try to come out with Thousand Year Blood War characters. I wish that they would just say that. My biggest issues when it comes to these piece of shit gacha games, because let's be real here, gacha games are predatory and they're all like, at the end of the day, pieces of shit, right? All the companies, all of them. Just CFYOW is just one of them. But communication has always been the issue, and a company that doesn't communicate, in my opinion, it just really sucks for the community, because it's like there's the give and take, right? Like the pros of them telling us, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to be trying to come out with the Thousand Year Blood War banner in 3 months. The pros for us is like, oh, we can save blah blah blah, we can prepare for those banners in particular. But the negatives are, oh, it's like they might decide not to summon, they might decide not to spend money. Oh, what's another one? They might quit the game if we can't deliver Thousand Year Blood War characters, or we can't deliver limited seasonals, whatever the case may be. So I'm really interested to see what goes down. We are coming to a point where we should be getting the resurrections for round 5, and when we get the resurrections for round 5, I'm really hoping that Aizen gets Havoc. Yo, Caleb, if you don't give Aizen Havoc, I will literally scream. Honestly, Yamamoto with Havoc would be pretty good too. Ah, dude, actually, now that I think about it, yo, this whole banner, if they get the skills that are more up to date, they could come back. Maybe not Aizen, but like Yamamoto, 3K length beam, 960 AoE distant, and then standard full screen 1200 if he only gets Havoc. And then honestly, Soifon, I still think she's just really good. All she needs is guard break. All she needs is guard break. Give her flurry +2, and I honestly think that she's perfect the way she is. She has 4 flash steps, so she can just nad whatever she wants. She has the boost built in. If they decide to give her a booster, that'd be amazing. Like honestly, I like these characters a lot. Aside from Aizen, I still think Aizen got cucked so hard. If they give him Havoc, I think that he would actually be playable though, because he does have the 40% mag range collision for strong attack, so that'll push back the enemy. He just doesn't have, it's just way too narrow, bro. It's pencil dick status. Like you need the girth. Second strong attack, crawling vortex doo doo. Third strong attack is an AoE distant. If you charge it for like 3 seconds, you double the damage, and it becomes like, it would become with Havoc like a 960, right? It's 900 radius when you charge it, so it would be a 1080 AoE distant. That's not bad. And then you'll have a 1200 AoE radius if you decide to charge it for 24 seconds. 24 seconds. It's such a meme, that entire third strong attack. But I will say this: at least it was creative. It was funny, and I like cheeky shit like that. I really do.